Hello, my beautiful souls. This is Mystic Storm here to clear the path to a new life with you. I hope you're having a beautiful day, evening, whenever you're catching this. And I just want to thank you for tuning into my channel. And I pray that the messages that you receive here, you gain guidance, clarity, and encouragement to transform your life. Okay. And if any of these messages resonate with you, I wholeheartedly appreciate your support through the forms of liking. Please like, y'all. It's free 99. It helps the algorithm. I know y'all know the deal with that. You can share with your peers. I would appreciate that. You can subscribe if you haven't already. Welcome to my new subscribers and big up yourself to my riders, okay? And you can go even further as to tip me. I would really appreciate that. My link tree is in the description box, as well as other tidbits. You can check out my website, MS Botanica, for Mystic Storm Botanica, to book a private reading if you want to dive deeper, or you can get some of my product. Did y'all know I have product? Well, you do now. Okay, I have intention bath salts, Tealight candles, and oils. They are herb infused as well as energy Reiki infused. Okay, so make sure you check that out. Okay, as you see fit. And then, yeah, this is an Ancestor pick a card reading. As I'm filming this, we are approaching Samhain, aka Halloween. Then it's followed by the Day of the Dead. You can't forget that we're in Scorpio season, and we got the new moon in Scorpio coming up on the following Thursday. So as we say, the veil is very thin. You might be having a lot of vivid dreams. You might have dreams about your ancestors. I know, for example, last year, I had a dream and I seen maybe 3 or 4 ancestors within that dream that I don't know. And I will say, if you are of African descent, honor all of your ancestors, because within that dream, I had a German ancestor, and I didn't know. I kept asking my grandma. I said, "Do you think we have German in our ancestry?" And she went as far as blessing me with the ancestry.com box, and she didn't have any German in her. But when I took mine, I did. I didn't know. And this whole time in my life, German heritage has been following me. When I was in high school, I got to pick between Spanish, French, and German. Of course, I wanted Spanish, but I was pushed into German because all the slots were full. I took 4 years of language in German. I am a classically trained singer. Did y'all know that? I'm a classically trained singer. And the language that I love to sing in, my favorite language, is German. So honor all of your ancestors, despite, whatever history we may have, it's still in your blood. Okay? That's what I will say on that. Okay? So we're going to dive into this pick a card. I just invite you to take some nice deep breaths. Get grounded, get secure. Willow is always close by, and she loves to be in the readings, and I don't stop that because she's my familiar. She's my love. I want her to be in the readings as well. So, and anytime she show up, you like, okay, Willow on to something. So we're going to get into the reading, and yeah, I hope y'all enjoy. Okay, so we have 3 groups here. We have group number 1 with Amethyst, baby Annie. Group number 2 with Rainbow Moonstone. And group number 3 with clear quartz, multi-purpose, program to whatever you like. Said you can have whatever you like. Yeah. Okay. So we'll give you some time to take some deep breaths, ground, center, to pick your pile, and you can pause if you need to. Okay, if you picked group number 1, the Amethyst, this is for you. Okay, we're gonna get started with the Tarot of the Orisha. It's been quite some time since I used this deck, so I wanted to use it for this beautiful ancestral reading. Ancestors, angels, guides. What does group number 1 need to know right now? We have the Earth in reverse. Message from air. Too many cards. Thank you. Elegba. Okay, that's quite a few. Quite a few. Let me do one more time. Ace of Earth. Yeah. Okay. And at the base of the deck, the Outcast. Interesting. All right. So with these cards right now, what's sticking out to me is, well, one, the first 3 cards are in reverse except for the Ace of Earth, which is Taurus energy. Okay. Now, so right now, when I see Elegba, I've focused on the cowrie shells. And cowrie shells were a currency at one point in West Africa. So when I thought about this being in reverse, I automatically thought about prosperity. And it makes sense because the Ace of Earth is here. So you might be dealing with some financial issues, but know that you can get yourself out of it. You can turn your world around right now. Because right now it's upside down. You don't know how to get yourself out of it, how to transform your life with the snake wrapped around the earth. How can you shed this old skin, shed the limiting beliefs? It's all in the mind. Spirit, your ancestors are saying you need to clear out your limiting beliefs. You might need to do that through meditation, especially through music. Okay? Through music, through, it could be binaural beats, it could be sound baths, it can be guided meditations, but some type of sound to help you clear out your limiting beliefs when it comes to your financial state. You might want to work with Elegba in this way. You might want to research more about this Orisha, to work with them in this fashion to help you get back on the path to prosperity. know that Earth is the slowest moving energy there is. So it's going to take time. But you need that bullish energy, that can't stop, won't stop energy, that motivation and that drive to keep going. The Spirit is saying it's in you. Your ancestors saying that it's in you. It's in your blood. You have to tap into that, okay? Don't get sidetracked about your current state right now. Focus on what you're trying to bring in and how you can bring it in, okay? Yeah. I want to pull from the Souls cards. I don't want to put this here. Look. Yeah. And it's like, this card is kind of interesting because it's like three different, it's like the actual person here. And then it's the two aspects of them, the light and the dark. And the first part that I seen here was the more, you know, lighter aspect, okay? And that's something that you need to tend to more, since the person is here rubbing on the more, you know, lighter or a more masculine part of itself. We can even say that the bull is masculine. You need to work with your masculine energy more to see this through. Don't neglect the darkness, the feminine aspect of yourself, because that's where creation begins. And I say creation, and at the base of the deck, we have, it kind of looks like Mother Gaia, right? With the world, right? So with this is you need to tend more to the masculine side of yourself to get things moving, to get things going. I feel like you have been sitting in a more darkened state, and the feminine energy is a beautiful energy, but at the same time we can get caught up in it to where we start slipping into negative dialogue, and we get a lot of anxiety and depression. We are approaching the seasons where seasonal depression is very apparent. So that's one thing to think about too. You need to focus more on trying to uplift yourself, getting your mind right in order for you to keep progressing forward. Okay? Your ancestors are saying it's no time to stop now. You have to keep moving. You have to keep moving. And tending to the masculine side of you will help. Okay? All right. This is the messages of Lord Ganesha. Look, come on, perseverance, come on. Yeah, can't stop, won't stop. You have it in you. You might be tired. You know, you might feel like you can't go on, like it's too much stuff going on right now. You just want to stay still. Your ancestors are saying, no, it's time to keep going. It's time to move. You can't. In order to see this through with the 28 equals to 10 completion, in order to see this through, you want your 10 of Pentacles. You want your 10 of Cups, right? You have to keep going. And what you probably need to do here with this card at the base of the deck is clear your energy. That makes sense, right? We talked about releasing limiting beliefs. Cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Hey, okay? You got to cut these things out of your life. You need to sever the connection, the tie that it has on you in order to move and transform, okay? It's very vital that you do that. And I'm looking back at the Outcast at the base of the deck here. And you might need to, in this time, go into solitude. You probably need to spend some time, right? Spend some time within in order to get things moving. Because one thing we know, we can't have one without the other. You have to get in a space where you are continually in a state of balance. So I'm not saying that you have to solely operate in the masculine. Make sure that you still operate from the feminine and work with both, but know that you probably need to put in more effort with the masculine, okay? So if you take time to go within to plan, to execute what it is you need to do to persevere, then everything will be golden, all right? Okay. We're going to get into the Soul's Lessons cards. I'm going to take regret. Yeah, I'm going to take both of these, and freedom. Okay. It says regret. I know that I cannot change the past. I know that I cannot change the past. Okay. Stop looking back. Looking back on the past, that's what's going to get you into that depression, right? That's going to get you into a low vibrational state. So you need to release regret, release a shoulda, coulda, woulda, and keep progressing forward, right? And then we have freedom. It says, I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Your ancestors are saying, stop worrying about what this person doing, that person doing, or how can they help you, or you need someone to make you happy, or if you only had this, this will make you happy. No. Think about your ancestors. They didn't have as much as you had. They're saying, be happy right now. Be grateful right now. And if you are in a state of gratitude, then and honor your ancestors, okay? They will bless you. They will bless you. So continue. If you want to be free, be in a state of gratitude. And know that happiness begins with you. Okay? Happiness begins with you. All right? I'm here and I want to pull some Hoodoo Tarot cards. And let's see. Ancestors, what additional messages do you have for group number 1? What do they need to know? So many cards. Her take the top though, since it was the only one showing. Father Sims, that's Temperance. Okay, same for that one. I'll take Son of Knives. One more. And then Mother of Coins in reverse. Okay. And then it's crazy because at the base of the deck, 8 of Baskets. Okay. So it's a lot of emotions, a lot of feelings about a certain thing in your life that you need to release, that you need to walk away from, that you need to leave where it's at. You know, some people you need to leave them where they at. You know, so if you are good at cutting off people, use that and cut off your emotions, your ties to things that are no longer serving you. Okay? Have patience with yourself. Have patience with the process. Be in a state of flow. And that's where your prosperity grows. You see the rooster? That's where the prosperity grows. Your prosperity is definitely on the table for you. It's obtainable. You have to know that it's obtainable, okay? You have to know that it's obtainable. Son of Knives, we talked about leaving things behind. And also with the sun, I take that as the childlike with the mental. So there might be, of course, some childhood trauma when it comes to your worth, okay? If you're good enough, if you're worthy of getting what you desire, or if like you might have been compared a lot to other people, or you were always criticized for the things that you have done, okay? Especially within the past. Remember, regret. I know that I cannot change the past. What's done is done. It was learning experiences. If someone cannot accept you for who you are now and the changes that you're trying to make in your life, it's time to move on. You don't need that energy no more. Okay? And with the Mother of Coins here in reverse, look at that, just resting. Just resting. But it's at this time, look in the turtle. This is a turtle. It's a whole turtle. It's a snail. It's an owl. It's a cat. It's also talking, that's perseverance, resilience, right? Taking your time. Okay? I feel like you're in a rush to get things done, to see this through. But your ancestors are like, no, take your time. Temperance, take your time. Let things flow and come naturally. Things are going to unfold for you. If you are stuck in a rut and know and believe that you can't change, you can't create your own happiness, that everything starts within the mind, then you will stay in that energy. But your ancestors are trying to pluck you, from your low vibrational state and say, you got this. You got this, okay? You got this. So I hope that you all take that into consideration and move in excellence, move in determination, move with drive and will, okay? All right. We're going to get into the final message for you, my group number ones. I hope that you enjoyed. You know, comment below. I love to read the comments and interact with you all, as well as if you want to book a private reading to go deeper into this, or to go deeper into another aspect of life, you can book a reading at msbotanica.com, okay? Ancestors, what are the final messages for group number one? What do they need to know? Feelings. Feelings. Okay. It says emotions want to be felt. We talked about emotions. You really can't surrender something until you deeply feel it. Allow me, dear divine, to offer all emotions to you, feeling them fully so they no longer hold me captive. Okay? Y'all know the saying, you have to feel in order to heal. You have to feel these feelings of maybe regret, right? Feel these feelings of loss. Feel these feelings of low self-worth, to release them. And what will you be left with? Whatever you put your mind to. What do you want to sow into yourself? Do you want to fill yourself back up with these low vibrational energies? Or do you want to tend to yourself, to uplift yourself, to keep going towards the path of prosperity? Okay? Feel in order to heal. Wash away those limiting beliefs and pour into yourself what you want to create. Okay? Whew. Your ancestors ain't playing with y'all number ones. It's time. It is time to shape shift your life. Okay. I hope you all are ready to get on board, because it's time for you. I know the road is not easy. On here is not telling you that the road is easy, but you will, if you keep your mind on the prize, you will persevere. All right, group number ones, I love you all. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day, evening, whenever you're catching this, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye. All right, group 2, you picked the beautiful rainbow moonstone. Yes, we're going to get into it. We're going to start off with the Tarot of the Orisha. I have not used this deck in a long time. I probably only used it maybe once or twice in the span of me doing readings online, but you know, the ancestors was like, use this, and I'm glad I am. So we're gonna get into it. Ancestors, what messages, what guidance do you have for group number 2? What do they need to bring into their awareness? What do they need to know right now? I heard now. Okay, I heard take for this. Message from fire. Oh, who is this? Oshala. I feel like this is like Obatala. That look like Obatala. You know, some of these Orishas are in different, you know, they're not just in West Africa. They're in the Caribbean, like Cuba and all that stuff. So they go by different names. The fire element. So you got 2 fire. Okay. And 7 of water. And at the base of the deck, 5 of water. Okay. So let's get into it. First, I have to say, with these 2 fire elements, one is in reverse, one is upright. Okay. And it's in between, I'm going to say Obatala, because definitely this is giving me Obatala vibes. I just think that this is a different name for him. But knowing, in order, you might want to work with Obatala, you know, in order for you to get more motivation, more spark into your life. Or this is the ancestors saying, if you feel that you have a lack of motivation, then lean on us, right? You can say lean on the ancestors or like your spiritual team in order to gain more motivation, right? And then you will be able, this is the 7 of water. You will have choices to look out to. You'll be able, and then hold on. It's water like surrounding him, but it slicks, kind of looks like a snake at the same time, to transform your life. You can choose which direction you want to go. You can create the life that you want. Okay? But you might be low in energy, low in passion, low in creativity, but there's a lack of faith. There's a lack of faith in yourself. But once you wake up from that, once you know that you are worthy, that you are capable, that you can do whatever you want, you can create the life you want with the assistance of spirit, of source, of your spiritual team, of your ancestors, right? Of the Orisha. Then you can get back into a state of fiery passion. Okay? Fiery creativity. This is also giving me like sacral chakra, okay, to birth what you want, to create the life you want, right? And then we have the water here. And I will say with the 5 of water at the base of the deck, no, stop holding on to the things that are keeping you stagnant. Let the chaos happen. Let the unknown happen. Release your tight grip. And know that it is better off for you down the stream, or, you know, I'm going with the water element, down the road, down your path. Okay? All right, we're going to get into the soul cards. Yeah. Create the life you want. And now this is also said, this is spirit. This is your ancestors, right? Your spiritual team covering you. Covering what? Your seed, your creation, what you're trying to bring into this world. Know that you are covered. Know that you are guided. Know that you are protected, okay? You have everything you need in order to see this through. You have to know that. You have to embrace that. You have to know that you can create this life. You got it. You got it. Okay? And I'm beginning a whole bunch of songs. Girl, I know you got it, girl, you got it. You got it, girl, you got it. Okay? So that might be for somebody. What if you might be trying to bring in a partnership. Know that in the midst of you trying to create this union, don't second guess yourself. Okay? Know that you got it in the bag. You got it. You're worthy. And you have options. And that you don't need to act in a state of lack. All right. Come on. Didn't I say you were supported? Come on. It says divine support. Come on. This is the whispers of Lord Ganesha. Come on. Look, and at the base, splendor. Everything that you want will manifest, will unfold, will blossom, will bloom. Okay? You are supported. Act like it. Ancestors are like, act like it. Tend to us, venerate us. Burn some ancestor money. Talk to us. Get the guidance, get the downloads. You are supported. We will help you. Okay? We will help you in whatever decision you want to make. Whatever you want to create, we got you. You got it in the bag. You just have to see it through. You have to have faith. You have to have faith in yourself to know that you can do it. You have to have faith in your spiritual team. Okay? That they will help you in these circumstances. Okay? Yeah. Okay? Then we're going to get into, this is the soul's journey, the soul's lesson journey cards. Okay. Come on. Trust. Trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me. Come on. This is trusting in yourself. with your intuition, with your faith and hope in your ancestors and your spirit guides, trusting that the guidance that you're needing will point and lead you into the right direction. I know you have options, but rely on the support that you have to make the right decision and move. Accept that and move on it. Have faith in that. And watch how things manifest swiftly. Okay? Perseverance. Okay? You may want to look at another pile because perseverance came up in that reading in the Lord Ganesha deck. It says, I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Okay? I'm taking this one too. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. So it's just like once you get these downloads from your ancestors, from your spiritual team, it's on and popping. Trust that. Move in it. Walk in faith. Not by sight. And know that whatever you're planting will be supported. It will be supported. Okay? So now we're going to get into the Hoodoo Tarot. There's a lot of purple here too. So you may want to work with your crown and also your third eye. I'm taking this one. Ace of Coins. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Son of Baskets. And this is in reverse. And then one more. Okay. Yeah. Was it two? Okay. I'll take it. We have Miss Ida, which is the High Priestess. And then we also have Three of Sticks. Okay. So Ace of Coins is saying, yeah, once you get grounded in your faith and truth, trust your intuition, get that spark of motivation back, persevere and make the choices you need in order to go forth, you're going to be on the pathway to prosperity. You might creating could be creating like a meal, right? Or you may be really good at cooking and you may want to start a business that way. Or you might do your magic or you're working within the meals you make for yourself and your family, okay? Because there's also like divination where we got the spear with the lady here. Also know that whatever you're tending to is going to come, it's going to come easy, as easy as pie, right? The choice that you make is easy as pie because it's something that you enjoy. It's something that is not, you can show up week after week, day after day, and pour into this because it's your purpose, right? That will bring you prosperity when you stand in your truth and in your purpose, okay? Yeah, the spirits support this. Whatever you're trying to create, right? The spirits support it. All right? The Son of Baskets in reverse, you need to let go of the I can't, or that I'm not good enough, or no one will support me. Remember, you are divinely supported, okay? But there might be some childhood things, and we always go back to our parents. But, you know, think about elementary school, middle school, high school, what people were saying about you, right? Those people put bugs in your ear that programmed you to make you feel like you couldn't do what you wanted to set out to do. You need to let that go in order to progress forward, okay? Know that you hold power. Know that you hold the key, right? This is High Priestess. Know that you have experienced the dark and you have experienced the light, and that you can stand in between that and know how to move, right? Use that guidance from both worlds in order to move in a strategic way, in order to, again, create and manifest the life you want. Tend and keep your emotions intact. Know that your feelings, your emotions is the key ingredient to manifestation. And that when you are tapped into that, anything goes. Anything goes. Okay? You can embark on a journey and adventure that is yours alone, and that you can move. Like, this is giving me, right? You see how in this part he's moving? Because this is definitely about to lie. Okay? And moving with conviction. Same thing in this picture. You're moving with conviction. You're not letting nobody tear you down. You're not letting nobody stop you from what you already know to be true. And this is only on number 3. You're going to keep going. And the sticks is the fire element. Okay? That burning passion and desire is going to keep you moving. Okay? Don't let nobody stop you. You got it. Yeah. You have all what you need in order to jumpstart, I want to say, your business. You know, you may be looking into becoming a business owner, or something that you're creating within your life that's going to bring you wholesome warmth and prosperity. Okay? All right. Group number 2. This is the final message for you. I hope you enjoyed. You know, like, comment. I love to interact with you all in the comments, okay? As well as check out my website, msbotanica.com, to book a private reading to go deeper into this, or go deeper into a different aspect of life, okay? I would love to hear from you. All right. Ambition. Ambition, let's go. All right. It says, may I offer all my deepest longings to love itself and invite a divine plan beyond my mind's imagining. Please use me for your highest good. This is beautiful for you. It just supports everything right here, because Spirit is going to give you the downloads on how you need to move. Your ancestors are supporting you in whatever manifestation or whatever gift that you have, because you're walking in your purpose. May I offer all my deepest longings. I offer my purpose to love itself. Divine love, that's divine source. And invite a divine plan, the support that you have from your spiritual team and ancestors beyond my mind's imagining. You can't even fathom the prosperity you about to roll into. How big this is going to manifest for you. You need to have faith. Please use me for your highest good. It's on. It's on and popping for you, number 2. Are you ready to receive it? Are you ready to receive it? Are you ready to step into it? Are you ready to act into it? Okay? Walk by faith, not by sight, and keep that flame going. Okay? I love you all. I hope that you have a wonderful day, evening, whenever you're catching this. Thank you. Big ups to your ancestors. Blessings to you and your family. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye. Okay, group number 3, you chose the clear quartz. Hey. All right, and we're going to dive in to see what it is that your ancestors have for you, okay? We're going to start off with the tarot of the Orisha. Spirit, ancestors, guides, what messages do you have for group number 3? What do they need to know right now? What do they need to bring into their awareness? This is 6 of air, In reverse. Oba. Nine of air. Fairies and synths. I can't say that, but the fairy spirits. It's so much air within within this. And then at the bottom of the deck, message from water in reverse. There's so much air within this, even with the fairies, right? The fairies are saying they might be surrounding you. They might be protecting you. You might have fae in your blood, or you might have within your ancestry. You might be from a island that was really known for fairies. Okay, speaking from experience within my ancestry chart. So with this air qualities here, there's a lot of anxiety. There's a lot of tension within you. And I feel like you're getting a lot of your messages from outside sources. You're letting outside people or experiences cloud your judgment to the point where you are self-destructive from yourself, like you're and self-sabotaging due to this, because you don't want to fail, you don't want to lose, you don't want to be left out in the cold or abandoned. So you do whatever it takes, right? But then at the same time, all it does is hurt you. Yeah, you're afraid to let go of some things. You may, but you need to let go of some things in order for things to transform in your life. And it doesn't necessarily mean that people will leave you. You may need to just work solely on your thought process, on how you view the world, right? You go from Oba, who's someone who let someone else dictate her fate by cutting off her ear and serving it to her husband in order to keep him, to putting your perspective into like the fairy world, having a more deeper perception of the world. You can go deep within and get close up, or you can fly high and get a more like bird's eye view, right? You can get both perspectives, and you got birds all within here. So it is to fly above and to see things at a higher perspective. Okay, so be easy on yourself, be easy on others. Know that things can change for you, but you have to be open to seeing that it can change for you. Okay, you might want to work with the Fae, do a lot of research before working with the Fae, or just simply acknowledge and honor them, and you'll be surprised what they'll do for you, or how they support you in that. Okay, yeah, your soul is just you're tired. You are tired, you are drained, and you need to rest. You need to put your soul at rest. You need to put your mind at rest. Because what you're thinking and what you're trying to protect yourself and guard yourself from is something that isn't a threat, okay? And all you're doing is hurting and draining yourself. You need to gain more wisdom, and you need to go through this dark night of the soul, this shadow period within yourself in order to gain more wisdom, okay? To gain more insight on the world, and to be more firm and grounded and secure within yourself, okay? Yeah, this is the whispers of Lord Ganesha. I will say it was the message of water at the bottom of the orishas, and then the souls, we have this watery element as well. So you need to tend to yourself, really work on self-care and self-love, to know your worth, and to know that you don't need to move in a state of lack, because that's all you would receive is lack, and you'll be left with nothing. This says promise of the future. Promise of the future. So there's promise here. Know that you can get yourself out of this. Know that you can uplift yourself and keep progressing forward. And know that it takes concentration. That's why you need to get yourself out of this anxiety and out of this rut, to feel like you constantly have to defend yourself. Know that you can move and transform your life, and that you can get yourself out of this dark, like, cave. Like, she's in kind of like a cave kind of thing, and even Ganesha here is coming out of a cave, coming out of the darkness to see the light. You've explored what you needed to. You found some things about yourself that you had to operate from this state because of past experiences, because of how you wanted other people to view you. You were trying to get validation. You were trying to get acceptance. You were trying to get this because you weren't receiving that. Okay? This is stemming from, yes, childhood. And it comes with us. But know that you can look at this from a higher perspective, and that you can move in more confidence, that you can move in more determination, that you can move in a sense to know that you are protected and secure, okay? And that you can express yourself how you wish, and know that anything you put your mind to, it's on and popping. It's yours, okay? It is yours. We're going to get into the soul's lessons. Promise of the future. So you might be really stuck in the rut. Dark night of the soul. Shadow work. You're exposing truths about yourself that you hid, and you don't like it. I saw that worry. Okay? And you don't like it, but guess what? Guess what? If you actively and consciously work on that, we have the concentration, right? Concentration. If you concentrate and focus on a different perspective, then you will aim higher, okay? And this worry card, I think that's it. I think that's it. I'm saying, there we go. Come on. You might have been called to watch all three, or maybe watch another one. That's all I'm gonna say. Definitely, I need to remember this. The message from the ancestors is you will persevere. That's gonna be the title of this, because that's the message. We can keep going. No matter what difficulty or what obstacle upon our way, we can persevere through it. Alright? Knowing the darkest time in the storm them, that you can get up off it. That there's calm. That there's ease, that there's rainbow them. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Because it says, I'm learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Don't worry about it. Focus on the future. Focus on the highest. Right? Persevere. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Concentration. Put the focus on something else. Don't put your focus on outside people. Don't put your focus on trying to please other people. Don't put your focus on always trying to be correct. Focus on you and how can you progress forward. How can you continue to come out of this? Because it's only you, baby. It's only you. And your ancestors are supporting you through this. Don't feel like you may be walking alone with no human being to support you through this process. Not saying that you're not supported by your friends, your peers, your lovers, but it's you alone that can get you out of this, you know. You have to make that conscious effort to walk in this. You have to make the conscious effort to honor your ancestors and support them so they can support you. You have to make the conscious effort to rely on source, to surrender all, so that way you can move accordingly. Okay? Promise of the future. Know that your circumstances right now is leading you up to your 10 of Pentacles, right? To your 10 of Cups. To the World card, to whatever you want. You it's in the bag. It's in the bag. You just have to attune your mind to it, attune your heart to it, and watch it manifest in your life. Whew. Whew. Okay. All right, we're gonna get into the Hoodoo Tarot. Mercy, 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 mercy. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Ancestors. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Son of Sticks. Four of Sticks. Black Hermit, okay? That's the Magician, okay? So these all came out in reverse. So this is some internal work that we have to do. We have to work on the passion inside. The creation, right? He's like creating. And guess what? The Black Hermit is the magician, right? You have to know that you have the power inside to change this around. It begins, again, we talked about stemming from childhood traumas, old beliefs. We have to release that. Somebody said we couldn't do it, we couldn't create it. Stop them in their tracks. Stop those limiting beliefs in their tracks. Change your perspective, right? You know, you might be really clinging on to like your happy home, your relationship, knowing that you have to do in order for your relationship to prosper. And it's funny because it lined up with promise of the future. Even though this is in reverse, know that it might be, you might be going through, you know, a little ups and downs right now, you know, based on your anxieties, right? Know that if you tend to yourself, you're tending to your relationships. If you tend to yourself, you're tending to your relationships. Watch how they'll prosper, right? I'm learning that worry doesn't change the outcome. Don't worry about this. Focus on you. Focusing on bettering you, and watch how you can manifest and have beautiful, growing, budding relationships, okay? Okay, my group number 3s. Whew. This is the final message for you. I hope that you all enjoyed. Please like, you know, comment. I love to interact with you all. If you want to dive deeper into this message, you can book a private session with me. Or if you want to dive deeper within another aspect of life, you can, okay? So this is clarity. That's all we've been talking about. We've been talking about changing that perception, that perspective. So you're going to gain clarity. It says, let me trust my deepest instincts in all ways, especially when matters are unclear. May my own holy intuition always guide the way. Okay? So in this, you will receive clarity. Okay? If you focus, you know that there's promise here. You know that you can tap into your powers, that you can get yourself out of any situation and not operate from a state of lack, a state of wanting to please, and a state of wanting to gain, to keep something, to cling on to something. Okay? Letting go in order to receive. Okay? No longer worrying and pushing yourself. Just operate in a state of flow and persevere. Okay? So I love you all, my group number 3s. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you have a wonderful day, evening, whenever you're catching this. Blessings to you, blessings to your family, blessings to your ancestors for coming into this reading. And I love you all, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.